Thanks. Time to win.
Everything okay tonight? How's that back feel?
I'm good, Burn. How about you, man? Squad on point tonight? There he is, man. There's the legend.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at San Antonio, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And checking out Phoenix, quite a bit of space between these two.
I think for the Suns, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Washington out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Okoro. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Davis out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Wilson in at center. And this is Game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
In this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
Well, MP and his team know how important these games are and how much a win in a game like this means to the fans. So far, they've taken care of business, but still have plenty of these rivalry games left. MP's got to be on his A game. Rivalry games are hard enough as it is.
Wembanyama, no good. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. MP outside. On target from range. MP's got 5 now. Well, Grant, you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who doesn't have MP on their short list for greatest player of all time. He's earned that consideration.
The skill he plays with, the hardware he's collected, he's got as great a case as any. It's impossible to compare players between eras, but without a doubt, MP has been the best in this era. But you got to be ready to fire off a pass, and credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him. But you can try to contain him. Stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
And Allie, thanks.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Phoenix making a switch here. Potter's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for San Antonio. The free throw drops for Williams. And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williamson, shots blocked. MP against Edwards. They get the rebound. MP to pass to Wilson. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Jay's got 12 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Back to Edwards. They need this. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Williams on the wing, guarded by Okoro. Here's Jay, and he lays it up and in. He's got 14.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Wembanyama finds Edwards. The 3 is up. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Jay.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Sharp. Pass to Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
MP, the pass to Hero. Here's Potter. Here's MP. He's rebounded by Okoro.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
26 seconds left in the first. He pulls it. The rebound by Potter. The Suns lead by 13. On the wing, MP. Covered by Williamson. MP against Edwards. MP outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Edwards out there with Sharp, and it's Sharp in it to small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Wembanyama, screen on Jones, to the middle. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside Jones, Davis with a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Jones. Pass to Roddy, 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Davis misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Sharp, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Roddy. The shot, no good. Good D by Sharp. Spurs trail by 14. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Right side Johnson. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Otter's got 4 rebounds now.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jones, the pass to Hero. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Spurs making their last shot. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. An entirely new group here. Wilson's checked in for Potter. Williams comes in for Roddy. MP's checked in for Hero. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Zion Williams. Oh, fancy jam by MP. Wow.
MP. Nasty.
Spurs trail by 14. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He dropped 48 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Jay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Sharp. Up top Edwards. Looking to get it going. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
MP looking around. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Washington finds Williamson. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. The Suns lead by 15. MP left side. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. And Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Edwards has got 14 points for the game. And we finished off one half of play. Suns ahead. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the Spurs, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the San Antonio Spurs.
You can see their game plan, play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part, and maybe they won't.
They would if I were coaching.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Spurs trail by 13. They've got Williams. MP is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Davis. And it's Wilson in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. MP outside. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Look, that floater is pretty much unblockable. MP, pretty sharp.
And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Wembanyama, pass to Edwards. The floater. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's MP taking it inside. Up and in on the layup. Jay's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. The teardrop. Excellent D there from Booker. Here's Phoenix. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And it's Jay missing.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Edwards. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Edwards has got 19 points.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Back to MP. The kick out to Williams. Booker, pass to Jay. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And the Suns get another three.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Pass to Williamson. The three from Okoro. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Davis, the pass to Booker. And here's MP from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Wilson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against MP. Davis with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
The Spurs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Edwards. Pass to Okoro. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Okoro's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jay, the pass to Davis. Williams on the wing. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot to the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Edwards. Offline with a baseline jumper. And so it's MP making things happen for Phoenix. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Mo Bamba out there with Johnson. Then it's Washington. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hero, the pass to Jones. Back to Hero. Pass to Jones. Hero, screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Now here's Washington. Outside Sharp. Now Washington. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Roddy. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Jones. Hero, screen on Washington. Jones from outside. Drains the triple. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And he drops it first. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Bamba. Williamson comes in for Johnson. And Okoro is subbed in for Sharp. Hits both from the stripe. So it's San Antonio now. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
The Suns lead by 20. Outside for Booker. Edwards against MP. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Washington inside, working on Jones.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
On the wing, Jones. Back to MP. The three. Knocks down the triple. Jay's got 45 points.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Spurs. MP, the pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. From deep, MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Again, the Spurs score.
And this is Washington's responsibility. So good at finding open teammates.
MP against Edwards. Back to Hero. MP left side. From downtown. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. Washington passes to Wembanyama. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. MP with it. Shoots. It falls.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Nice work, MP. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight.